Hello Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. We're back again. We're headed up the mountain. Just pulled over here for a Kai break. Let Kai run around here, do his business for a minute, and headed up. We hit one cell that just on the way up the mountain that they had, and picked up a few things there, and headed up to. We're going to head up to New Meadows and hit some of the other locales. Probably get up into McCall and see what kind of treasures we can find. Which we're standing right in the middle of the biggest treasure right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll check in a few.
You ready, Kai?
So I just wanted to give an example of how when we say we go out to old mountain yard sales and little yard sales all over the mountains, see the yard sale sign? This is 8 miles outside of any little mountain town. I guess I'll just do the whole mountainside. And then the homestead is straight over, almost directly straight over 2 mountain ranges there, and you'd be on the homestead. Alright, so we made it back. After I filmed that one section, here's laughing behind the thing, it was not funny, Miss Kitty. We ended up, because we were on the back roads, and we headed into the backside of Donley, Idaho, and cut a tire on that city slicker rig. That's why I shouldn't have those kind of rigs. Miss Kitty told me, I told you we shouldn't take this on dirt roads. And she sounded just like that.
I was going to say, did that sound like that?
So anyway, I ended up, the only spare we had was one of the stupid little donuts. But I always carry it, all my rigs I carry, which I don't like using it because it sticks your tire to your wheel, but it's a Fix-A-Flat. So I used a can of Fix-A-Flat, kind of hobbled it, which I pumped it up some. Finished going down the 15 miles of dirt road and came in the backside of Donley. And when I got to Donley, something else that I carry, which I should have showed it on video if you've never used it, is, man, I ended up having a cut about like that from hitting the sharp rock. I heard it when we ran over it, and I was going crazy with it.
Yes, I can hear.
And but I ended up using a plug kit, which my grandpa, when he was the bowsman, was one of the first people to bring old plugs into the thing. If you've never used one, man, it's a good thing to keep in your rig. That's how we made it back to the homestead, man, as I ended up plugging it and got to the sneaker station there, and they got free air, which is always nice. We stopped somewhere the other day, man. We had a low tire.
$1.50.
Yeah, they wanted $1.50 for air, and then you pay I didn't pay it, but man, then you pay $1.50, and it's the pump's a little tiny air compressor. It's so dumb.
Yeah, and it said
anyway,
$1.50 for 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Probably take you 10 minutes to fill
it.
the tire with that.
Yep.
So anyway, we made it back to the homestead again. Man, I'm staying home now. Actually, we're talking about heading up the mountain tonight. But the green bean has got a low tire too. These shell rock roads, man, these gravel roads kill you on tires.
Chew them
tires
up.
up here, a lot. But all right, so this is the stuff. We ended up calling it short, man. We wanted to be home early. We just ran up because there was one cell that I thought, the road that it was on, I thought it was these one folks that we've been to their sale every year that's just awesome, but it turned out that wasn't their sale. So we ended up hitting a couple more, went out to that one out in the middle of nowhere and scored a few things. It'll pay for our time, but we could have just stayed on the homestead and been just fine. And actually one of them we hit right on the outskirts, 6 miles down the road was the best one. So anyway, we'll show you the stuff that we did score. So these, Miss Kitty actually picked these up. The gal's daughter wasn't she a dealer or something
A
of
furniture.
or something? These are
Yeah.
like samples. They all got an eye in them. You know, and then, man, I thought that this thing, I paid $1 for all these. And just this ring, I figured was worth the $1. And, you know, I don't know if there's any absorbance. But, man, I use rags that are kind of like these for fishing rags. But Miss Kitty's thought she can use them for hot mitts or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Craft
for $1,
ideas.
what the heck? So that's for
Yeah.
us. I don't know, my prize. I don't know if that's something like that would sell, maybe. Picked up this BASS, Bass Club, Outdoor America. We can't figure out if it's a bucket or I think it's more like a fanny pack thing. You know, go around you. And then it's also got the little fishing pole holder here. And you put little tackle boxes and stuff in there. It actually still has the tag. Looks like it's been beat up in storage more than anything. Anyway, so I got that. I give for that $1 or $2.
Mm-hmm.
Old leather possibles bags. What I'll turn it into, I'll get rid of the little buckle and do something there. Probably put a deer antler button on it or something like that. And be a mountain man's bag or a woman's purse or it was a couple $bucks, $3. Always do that, and the leather's worth, man. I can make medicine bundles out of it. Get back. And this, man, I thought this one was pretty cool. This is old. My grandpa used to wear one kind of like this.
Turn sideways.
Huh?
Turn
Yeah,
sideways.
it's like a Robin Hood style.
And that brim is really
Yeah,
firm.
but it's the old, man, it's an old one, man. Probably 70s. And the old foam, man, is in excellent condition. Can't read something headwear. Anyway, we'll get that on. That was $1. Those ones should do pretty good. I got these for myself, man. These are some nice wool gloves. It's got the hand, you know, fingers, mittens. Got them for myself. We get a lot of stuff ourselves. And we're $1. This, I can't remember what I paid for this. Oh, a couple $bucks. But it's nothing spectacular, but it's a pretty nice little telescope. Paid $2 for it. One of the legs is broke off, but use it for something. Use it for something. And this is beautiful. This actually, we got a lot of this crap for ourselves. Whoa. This thing is just beautiful. Almost got a tie-dye.
Well, it's definitely tie-dye, yeah.
It's definitely tie-dye.
Yeah. Fringes all the way around.
Yeah, I guess they did actually tie-dye,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah, but this is just a cool wall hanger.
I thought it looked neat over a rocker. The back seat
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
that
rocker
one
or
too.
something.
That would too. I think it looked good in the back though. Velvet tie-dye. And then this I thought was just awesome. This is actually Nintendo 1992 little stocking hat. The patch is kind of lifting there a little bit, so I'm going to check and see if the patch is worth just popping off. Donkey Kong and Mario. 1992 little stocking hat. Thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got this. Here's another thing I got for myself. This turned out to be something. The Village Smithy.
I thought he looked like Liam Neeson.
He does look like Liam Neeson,
Doesn't
man.
he?
It's Edward Sharp and Sons Ltd. It's Kent Appointment Supplies of the late King George. I don't know, it's 10, man. It might actually turn out to be something. But I got it just because it was a smithy. Blacksmith. A couple of little copper leaves. Little, these things, what do they use them for? Just to throw out for decoration?
Yeah, yeah.
So it is a ton of killer stuff. Brand new wallet. This thing's pretty cool. It's a double pie. It's a little worn. See how it works. So you can actually take 2 pies to the dinner.
To picnic?
And the green is pretty hot right now. And this kid don't like it. She ain't gonna take 2 pies anywhere. And then, oh, this is cool. The old calculator with the, I don't know how you calculate. Pretty cool. Additions on the one side, subtractions on the other. Oh, check it out. Oh, yeah. That's how you reset it.
Fancy. High tech.
Oh, it was high tech in its day. Ritz. No dates. Yeah, nice little case. I don't know about that. Only $1, so I figured it was pretty cool. Little change purse from Arizona. Nice little Dockers. Brand new, never used. Oh, that's not even business card size. Huh? Little calculator. The case needs to be cleaned up. It's Casio, but it was a little scientific. Did you even see me get that one?
I'm actually seeing quite a bit of stuff for the first
Oh,
time.
you didn't see all this crap? I mean, all this treasures. And then this we thought was pretty funny because isn't the one I got a DS?
Yeah.
And I picked up that DS game player yesterday. It's sitting out there. I haven't taken pictures of yet. And then at a completely, 100 miles away, we end up getting the DS, Nintendo DS carrying case for it for $25. So now it'll come with, wouldn't that be cool if there was a game in here? So I thought that was kind of coincidental. Just another nothingness. That that's a bottle, Chinese bottle cover with some little tassels to go around your glasses. Just thought that was kind of cool. Kind of cool. Oh, I didn't even see this. See, you pulled stuff out that I didn't see. Another jewelry box, huh?
Yeah, with really neat little handles.
Is this the one that was playing tunes?
No, I didn't get that one. I didn't.
Needs to be cleaned up. That's cool. I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
nice little tassel.
And they twist.
I like that. You see that's got smaller ones, a little larger,
And the
full drawer. I didn't even see you get that.
Yep.
Oh, there's one of the tassels fell out of the.
Uh-oh.
I thought one was missing. I gotta put all the crap back together. And I think the grand finale is that all the crap I got. It was a tough day out there.
Oh, you got this stuff here.
Oh yeah, I guess. And then got a whole stack of throwing stars. Man, I love throwing these things. Got dragons on them. This one says Shogun Star. I don't even know if you can see that crap on eBay. Probably. Oh yeah, and then this cool little hit sticks. Doesn't even look like it's ever been used. I checked out the battery case and all that. Man, it doesn't look like it's ever even been. Might have been. It might have plastic over it, but those hit sticks. It goes up for $1. I don't know what they're worth. Well, that's about it. Huh? And this, I think Miss Kitty got that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it holds 2 rolls of TP and then some magazines for a little reading, for a little studying time. All right, so what do you think, Miss Kitty? I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yep.
That Donkey Kong hat might turn out to be all right.
I might have been a little bit more cheerful about if we hadn't cut a tire.
Yeah, if I hadn't cut a tire and hobbled it, man, that was a process, but hey, man.
Like I said,
when you live the way we do and the lifestyle we live and the amount of time that we spend in the mountain, you wouldn't believe some of the crazy things that we've done to get back off the mountain. It's just part of the thing, man. One time, the fuel pump went out, and that was actually me and a buddy of mine, and we had a boat because we were up fishing, and the fuel pump went out on his truck, and I got the idea. I ran the line from the motor of the boat, two sides. It was mixed gas, but we didn't really care. Ran it into the carburetor, and I pumped, and we drove home. That was almost 100 miles, man.
Very dangerous.
That. Yeah, very dangerous.
But it got you home.
Got us home, man. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise, we'll be back again real soon.